Hey, how are y'all doing today? So, if you are new to watching these live videos on Tuesday with me, I'm doing a series called Tips for Tuesday. And each week we are doing some sort of DIY or health and wellness tip, just to kind of show you guys how to use different things that you might have in your house, or how to stay healthy, different things like that. So thanks for joining me, and you can also catch the replay of these videos on my YouTube channel. You can find me at Mama Gone Granola, and I also have a Facebook group called Mama Gone Granola Essential Oils. All right, so today we are going to make a peppermint sugar scrub. So Mother's Day is coming up, as well as Teacher Appreciation Week is actually, I think, this week, but our school is celebrating next week due to some field trips and stuff that we had. So kind of got all of that on the mind, just trying to think of things that you can do for Mother's Day and for teachers that they might like. So one of those ideas that I like is the sugar scrub. So I got this little jar. I think I got this at Walmart. You can get like a pack of 4 of them. You can get different sizes, but I think this one's cute. So this is what we're going to make our peppermint sugar scrub in. And I'm going to do a separate video with some ideas on other gifts that I like for Mother's Day and Teacher Appreciation. I will probably do that in my Facebook group, because I just got my monthly shipment in, my wellness box for the month, and lots of the stuff in there is gift items that I got for people. So I'm going to unbox that and show you all those ideas probably tomorrow. So if you're in my Facebook group, you can check it out in there. So for the peppermint, and you can add whatever oils you want to this. Stress Away is a popular one with a little bit of lime. You can do lavender, all sorts of things. But I'm going to do the peppermint because I really like it. So just have some regular sugar. This is organic raw cane sugar is what I have on hand. So that's what I'm going to use. And you just need a little bowl like this to mix it in. And we're going to do, and you can make this as large amount as you want in a bigger bowl and then divvy it up into different jars. But I'm just going to make this one right now. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of the sugar. And I had I did a make and take party at my house at Christmas, and we made all kinds of peppermint sugar scrub. And I just had some of this sugar left over here. So that's why I'm using this kind. You can also do some recipes. You can do brown sugar if you'd rather do that. Okay, so that's about a 1/2 cup. Doesn't have to be exact. And then we're going to do, I'm using fractionated coconut oil. You can do almond oil people like to use, but I don't like to do that because of the whole nut allergy thing, so I like to stay away from almond oil. You could also do avocado. That's really thick and moisturizing. You could do olive oil. That's another one you could use, but I like to use fractionated coconut oil for most everything. So I'm going to use that, and there's a difference with this is it is going to be liquid at room temperature. If you're buying the coconut oil in the jar, you're going to have to melt it down, and then if wherever you're keeping the sugar scrub is not going to be warm enough, it's going to start to get solid again. So I would advise using the fractionated so it doesn't get that way. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons. Oh, I'm going to set this down like this. Okay, so 3 tablespoons. This one is likes to come out crazy. So I don't know what's up with this squirter. Most of my squirters are not like this when I get them, but this one is not functioning right. So I'm going to take it off, and we're just going to pour it in there. Okay, so 3 tablespoons. There's 1, 2, and 3. And once you get this mixed up, so we're going to take just like a fork, I'm going to get it all mixed up. When you go to put it in your jar, you want to make sure that you add a couple squirts on top of whatever your carrier oil is, because you don't want it to dry out. So that's a good idea, just to kind of squirt that on. And if when you're mixing this up, you can kind of see here, if it looks a little dry and you want it to be a little more moist with the carrier oil, then you can add a little bit more. So just getting it really good and mixed up all of that dry sugar, and make sure it's wet. And then I'm going to add the peppermint oil. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want it to be stronger, you can add more. But Young Living peppermint oil is 100% pure, so you don't need a ton because it's pretty strong. Oh, it smells so good. So we're just going to keep mixing this up. And then sometimes I will, after I put it into the jar, when I put a little extra of my carrier oil, I'll add like 1 extra drop of peppermint on top there. Okay, so now we're going to take our nice little glass jar here, and we're going to scoop this into here. And this jar is actually a little bit bigger than the other ones that I made, so I may end up adding a little more sugar, because the recipe, I divvied them up for ½ a cup, because the other jars that I had, oops, that's what they were. They were ½ a cup, but this one is actually a full cup. So I may end up putting some more in here so we can have it full, but just so that you guys can see. So you just kind of pack it in there, and then you add a little bit more on top of it. And then if you want to add 1 extra drop of peppermint, so it smells nice when you open it. And then I just had bought these labels at Walmart, and then I print on them peppermint sugar scrub. And then I'm going to put that on the lid, and then just get like a ribbon or something and tie a little ribbon around it. If you want to do a ribbon on the jar, you can actually use a hot glue gun, which I did at Christmas, to put the ribbon on there. Or you can like tie it up and around, you know, kind of like around the bottom and on the top like a bow. Whatever you want to do, just kind of play around with it. And then use whatever's left in the bowl to scrub your hands and make them nice and soft, and then you just rinse it off. And that is super easy peppermint sugar scrub. And like I said, you can mix it up and do whatever different kinds of smells you want, like lavender, stress away, tangerine is a popular. You have to be careful if you use, or lemon sugar scrub is a popular one. If you're using any of our citrus oils, they can be photosensitive, so just make sure that you're not like scrubbing your entire body down and then sitting and baking in the sun. So, all right, guys, hope you have a great day. And like I said, you can, I'll post the replay here on Facebook, but you can also catch it on my YouTube channel with all my other videos that I've been doing from Tips for Tuesday, and I have a couple other ones on there as well. So, all right, have an awesome day. Bye.